Hello all, in this video we are going to see the services in Angular. Services is used to share the data between the components, observables and logs, etc. Okay, so first let us create a component. If you don't know how to create a component in Angular, check out the previous videos of this channel. So I have created a component named skills. Ng generate component, my component name is skills. It will create 4 files: skill component.html, skill component.spec.ts, skill component.ts and skills component.css. This you already know. Whenever we create a component, the 4 files related to the component will be generated, and we know how to add the path when using routing modules, right? So here the path is services. Whenever the path localhost :/00/services is redirected, it will move to the skills component.html. This we already know, we have seen in home, directives, pipes, etc. So similarly, add a path for services in the app routing module.ts and check whether the services is whether the component is working or not. Once you ensure the component is working, if you will get the skills work, whatever the component name we have given, it will be displayed, right? Whenever we create a pipes component, when we check for initial time, it shows pipes works. So here we have created skills component, so it will display skills works, which means whenever this path is redirected, skills.component.html will be retrieved. Initially this file will have the basic like hello world, right? So skills works, components works, pipe works, whatever the name, component name we are giving, it will be displayed. Okay, so first we have created the component, and then I have created 2 files named skill.ts. These 4 files initially created when we create the component. These 2 files I have created now. Just right click, choose new file and provide the name skill.ts. First create the skill.ts. In this I have given only 2 variables. One is id and another one is name. Id is number and name is string, and using constructor I have initialized id to 0 and name to empty string. And then I have created the same way, I have created skill data.ts. Here I have only the 2 variables. I'm going to have the data for the 2 variables in this skill data.ts, and I have imported this skill from skill.ts, and I'm having an array to store 10 values: HTML, CSS, JavaScript, Ajax, and how many values you want, you can add it here. We have created an array of values in skill data.ts. Now we have to create a service. Here comes the service. I am going to create a service named skills under the same folder. Okay, my folder name is skills. I want to create the service, okay, under the same folder. So I have navigated to the skills folder. Okay, my directory is like C users demo app source app and then skills, right? Source, inside source I'm having an app. Okay, inside app I'm having a skills. So I have navigated to the skills using cd space source, cd space app, cd space skills. This we already know, it's a basic thing, right? So I'm going to create a service. The command used to create a service is ng generate, s indicates service and then service name like component. Okay, ng gc, the component name will give for creating a component. Similarly, instead of c we are going to give s as it is a service. So ng gs and the service name, it will create 2 files. Whenever we create a component, 4 files will be generated. Whenever we create a service, 2 files will be generated, that is skills.service.ts and skills.service.spec.ts. okay, usually the spec.ts will be for testing, so will not touch it, will work only on the service.ts. okay, so I have created a service, that name is also skills. Inside that I'm having a method get skills of. Okay, under skills.ts I had only 2 variables, id and name, and the data for the variables is given as array in skill data, and I'm going to use a service, okay, service get skills of function to retrieve the data. Okay, promise, which is nothing but a JavaScript object which is used to return the data asynchronously. We can make a remote call using this promise. My method is getSkills, which will retrieve the data from skills data.ts. Okay, and the last task is to call this method in my component. Okay, I am going to call the method in skills component dot th. So initially I'm having an array, empty array, and I'm going to push the values retrieved from the services in the array declared here. So I'm having a private method, local method, get skills of, and I'm retrieving each data from the services and I'm pushing it in the array I'm having here. Okay, and this is the function call of it. So I have retrieved the data. Here I'm having the data, what are the data, what are the ID, what are the name of those each IDs, and I'm having a method in skill service.ts and I'm calling the method in skill component.ts in order to retrieve the data in my web page. I am going to component.html, and this we already know. If you don't know, kindly look into the for directives of the same channel, and here I have printing the each retrieved value in HTML file. Okay, so that's it. I'll paste all those codes in chat box. If you have any doubts, please clarify it. Thank you.